At her father's bank, young male employees would casually ask Mr. Okonkwo about his daughter. At church, the youth pastor had to create a system for who would sit next to Adaobi during Sunday service, because too many young men were arriving early to get the spot. For her part, Adaobi found all this attention both flattering and overwhelming. She had not tried to become the most sought-after young woman in her community. She was simply living according to the values her parents had taught her. She focused on building a good future rather than seeking approval from others. One evening, as she helped her mother cook dinner, Adaobi finally talked about the situation. "Mummy, I don't understand why all these boys are suddenly interested in me. There are many beautiful girls in Lagos." Mrs. Okonkwo laughed as she stirred the egusi soup on the stove. "My daughter, what these boys see in you is not just beauty. Beauty is common in Lagos. What is rare is beauty with good home training. You respect people, you work hard, you know how to keep a home, and you don't show off. In today's world, that combination is more valuable than gold." Mr. Okonkwo, who had been reading his newspaper at the dining table, looked up and nodded. "Your mother is right, Ada. Character is what makes you special. These young men may first notice your face, but they stay because of your heart. Remember that when you're choosing who to give your attention to." As time passed, 3 clear favorites emerged from Adaobi's many admirers: Olumide the businessman, Chinedu the doctor, and Tunde the musician. Each represented a different kind of life, a different possible future, and each pursued Adaobi in his own way, determined to win her heart. Growing up in Surulere had shaped Adaobi's character in many ways. The neighborhood was a mixture of families from different backgrounds, some wealthy, some middle class, some struggling to get by. This diversity taught Adaobi to judge people by their character rather than their possessions. Her family's apartment was on the second floor of a 4-story building. Though not luxurious, it was always clean, with family photos covering the walls and potted plants brightening the small balcony. Mrs. Okonkwo had decorated their home with colorful fabrics from her shop, giving each room a warm, welcoming feel. From Monday to Friday,